Let's say the LPP is maximize Z equals to 3x plus 9y, and the constraints are x plus 3y less than equal to 60, x plus y greater than equal to 10, x is less than y, or less than equal to y, sorry. The last is the non-negativity constraints. So this is the LPP, which is 9y. And before solving, I'll just take up the, let me just color this. This is the blue constraint. This is the red. This is the green constraint. These are the non-negativity constraints in yellow. So just let me make a mention on this special constraint. See, in this constraint, it says x is less than equal to y, or x minus y is at most 0. So now in this constraint, if we put 0 comma 0, so x is 0, y is 0. So you get 0 less than equal to 0. But this is not telling you exactly which side you should be for this constraint. Okay. So just for these types of inequalities, what you need to do is just analyze the nature. See, let's say this is the x and y axis, this is the x axis, or ye y axis hai. So the first thing is to plot the line what? X equals to y. So y is equal to x is a line passing through the origin. So this is the line y equals to x. But what we need is, we need x to be less than or equal to y. So see, this is x. Let's say I have this point, or let's say I have the point this. So what is the coordinate for this point? See, this is the distance. And what is the vertical distance of this point? It is this. So for this point, this is y and this is x. So if you compare the lengths, this length is this much and the height is just this much. So what is larger? Definitely x is larger. That means this point corresponds to the region where x is greater than equal to y. X is greater than equal to y. Let's say I take a point. Let's say this is the point. So if you treat this as the point, see, the height is this much. So this is y. And what is the length? Just this. Itni distance hai iski. So for this point, what coordinate is larger? Definitely y. So in this side, y is greater than equal to x. And this, for this point, you have x greater than equal to y. So when you want to decide for these types of constraints, just use this. So at the upper region, y greater than equal to x. For this, x greater than equal to y. Just compare the lengths. So now we start solving the question. So the constraint is, let's say this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis, this is the origin. So the yellow constraints tell us to be only in the first quadrant. So let's say this is the region till now, only the first quadrant. Now we take up the blue constraint. So for the blue constraint, let's say y is 0. So x is 60. So x is 60. So this is 60, 60 comma 0. And if you put x as 0, so you have plus 3y equals to 60. So y is 20. So y ho gaya 20. Let's say y is this value, 0 comma 20. The constraint is passing through these 2 points. This is the line. Okay. So this is the point 0 comma 20. Now which side of this line? Put 0, 0, 0 is less than 60. So it is satisfying. So the region is towards the origin. So that means the region is this. Now we plot the next constraint. So put y is 0, so x is 10. So x becomes 10, 10 comma 0. If we put x as 0, so plus y is 10, so y is equal to 10. So y is 10. So 0, 10. So the line is, this is the line. Which side? Put 0 plus 0. So 0 plus 0 is still 0. 0 is greater than equal to 10. So ये तो गलत है. So the region is away from the origin. So away is this. Now the last constraint. Last is x less than equal to y. So plot the line y equals to x. Y equals to x is the line passing through the origin. So this is the line. Now which side? See, x less than equal to y यानी कि height ज़्यादा बड़ी है. So for these points, ये जो सारा point है यहाँ पे, या यहाँ पे जो point है, इस पे y बड़ा है और x सिर्फ इतना सा है. So this is in fact the region. So you have to face this side. This is the region. Had this inequality been x greater than equal to y, अगर ये होती तो होता region ये वाला. Now we have plotted all the constraint. What is the region? The feasible region is in fact this boundary, this, 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 and everything inside. So this is the region, feasible region. What are the corners? This is a corner. Move this side, you get this as a corner. This is a corner. This is a corner. So you have 4 corners. Let's say this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. So A का पता करना है coordinate, B का पता करना है, C का पता करना है और D का पता करना है. So C का तो पता है 0, 20. B का is 0, 10. Now to find A, see A lies at the intersection of this green and this red. So solve the green and red. So solve this. So what is the value? Put x equals to y. So 2y is 10. So y is equal to 5. So y equals to 5. So A के लिए y का value 5 है and x का value भी 5 है. Now find D. D is at the intersection of the blue constraint and the green constraint. तो ये है blue और ये है green. So now solve this and this. So in the first equation put x equals to y. तो ये हो जाएगा 4y equals to 60. So y is 15. So y का value is 15 and x का value is also 15. So these are the points or the corners. Now we evaluate the objective. So these are the corners of our feasible region. The objective is max 3x plus 9y. So for the first objective, the answer is 15 plus 45, that is 60. For the next, the answer is 90. For the next, the answer is 180. And for the next, the answer is C, 45 plus 5 and 35. So this again sums it to 180. Now we need to choose the maximum. So maximum is in fact 180 and 180. This is occurring at 0, 20 and this is occurring at 15, 15. So this is a special case where you get 2 alternate options for the optima. एक point of optima आ रहा है C पे, where is C? C is this. एक तो point of optima C है और एक point of optima D है. So this is a case of an alternate optima. This is the case of an alternate optima. That means if you have the entire line segment, this जो C और D के बीच में है, including C and D, इस पूरे line segment पे if you pick any point, the objective value at that point will always be equal to 180. So how to report this and how to see this? See. So this is the point 0, 20 as the first point of optima. The next point of optima is 15, 15. So what is the line segment between this? Lambda 1 into the first point plus lambda 2 into the second point, where what is special between these lambdas? Lambda 1 plus lambda 2 is equal to 1 and lambda i's are all non-negative for both the lambdas. तो ये जो सेट बना, this set, इस सेट पे कोई भी वैल्यू ले, कोई भी पॉइंट उठा लो आप, हर उस पॉइंट पे z का वैल्यू 180 ही आएगा. जैसे 0,20 पे तो आ ही रहा है, 15,15 पे भी आ रहा है. नाउ लेट्स से एज एन एग्जांपल आई चूज द मिड पॉइंट. इस लाइन सेगमेंट पे आई चूज द मिड पॉइंट. सो व्हाट इज द कोऑर्डिनेट फॉर द मिड पॉइंट? So by the midpoint formula, the midpoint is in fact 0 plus 15 by 2 is the x coordinate and y के लिए 20 plus 15 by 2. So what is x? X is 15 by 2. And what is y? 35 by 2. Now use this point x comma y in your objective and see that the answer is again 180. So what is the objective? 3 into 15 by 2 plus 9 into 35 by 2. So this is 45 by 2 plus 5, 4, you get 315 by 2. So here you get 10, 156, 360 by 2. It is equal to 180. So this is 180, which is equal to the objective at the maximum. If you choose any point on this line segment, midpoint भी special नहीं है. If you choose this point, then also the objective value comes out to be 180. इस point पे भी, इस point पे. So there are in fact infinitely many points of optima. So in fact you have infinitely many point of optimas. Okay. This basically is a consequence of the interpretation is, see this constraint, this left hand side. This constraint, the left hand side of this constraint, and see the objective. The objective is 3x plus 9y. If you multiply the left hand side of your constraint by 3, so what is the constraint? 3x plus 9y, which is in fact your objective. So whenever such a thing happens, that the objective becomes parallel to a binding constraint. What is binding? I'll tell you. This implies an alternate optima. बाइंडिंग कंस्ट्रेंट वो कंस्ट्रेंट होती है जो कंस्ट्रेंट ऑप्टिमा पे जाके, बाइंडिंग कंस्ट्रेंट का डेफिनेशन क्या है? बाइंडिंग कंस्ट्रेंट इज अ कंस्ट्रेंट, बाइंडिंग कंस्ट्रेंट is a constraint that is satisfied as an equal to at the optima. जैसे जो पॉइंट ऑफ ऑप्टिमा आया वो 0,20 आया. If you put 0,20 in this constraint will actually be equal to 60 because see 0 plus 3 into 20, this is equal to 60, not less than. ये पूरा का पूरा इक्वल बन गया. What is this point? अगर आप इसको रखो यहाँ पे तो क्या आएगा? 15 plus 45. ये पूरा का पूरा इक्वल टू है. सो बाइंडिंग कंस्ट्रेंट वो कंस्ट्रेंट होती है जो ऑप्टिमा पे जाके विच इज सैटिस्फाइड एज इक्वल टू एट द ऑप्टिमा, यानी कि लेस देन का कोई स्कोप नहीं बच रहा उस पर, वो एग्जैक्ट इक्वल टू बन जाती है. तो ऐसी कंस्ट्रेंट को बोलते हैं बाइंडिंग. और जब आपका ऑब्जेक्टिव जो यहाँ पे 3x plus 9y था, अगर पैरेलल बन जाए एक बाइंडिंग कंस्ट्रेंट के, तो तब आता है केस ऑल्टरनेट ऑप्टिमा का. ये पैरेलल क्यों है? क्योंकि देखो इसके सारे के सारे जो कोएफिशिएंट्स हैं 3 और ये 9, ये 1 and 3 का मल्टीपल है. ये 1 है यहाँ पे, ये 3 है, इसका मल्टीपल आप 3 गुना करो तो कोएफिशिएंट यहाँ 3 आ जाएगा और यहाँ 9 आ जाएगा. So this is the case of an alternate optima where you get optima at more than one point. And the moment you get the optima at more than one point, you get infinitely many optima by this line segment. Okay.